On today's adventure, we'll be driving into the Great Smoky Mountains National Park to check out some of the snow we just received. We'll be starting out with a quick stop at the Townsend Wye to enjoy the sights and sounds of the water along with the giant icicles across the street. From there, we'll take a relaxing drive on Laurel Creek Road that just reopened, which is the road to Cades Cove. Once there, we'll be biking the entire 11-mile loop, and I'll do my best to show you a number of buildings inside Cades Cove, including this frozen water mill in the Cable Mill Historic Area, and try to find as much wildlife as we can while doing our best to give you a relaxing, peaceful ride through Cades Cove on this chilly January afternoon. So from Pigeon Forge, I drove through Wares Valley and then through Townsend, which felt like a ghost town with hardly anyone on the road. We finally arrived to the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. Let me give you a few highlights of what the Townsend Wye is like right now before we head to Cades Cove. Now that we've checked out the Townsend Wye, let's take a right here and go on a relaxing drive on Laurel Creek Road to Cades Cove. So we've made it to Cades Cove Loop. It looks like they did open up the entrance for traffic, so I could drive through it, but I brought Brie's trike. So I actually want to get some exercise and go around the 11-mile loop with you guys. I also have gloves this time, which is super exciting, but hopefully we can see some wildlife. So like you right now, I have no idea what we're about to see. I'm super excited. I would love to see a bear, So we'll see. I have my own bike, but I figured I'd get the extra stability having 3 wheels. So let's hop on the loop and see what we can find. I actually already see some wildlife right out of the gate up ahead on the left. Let me see if I can get us a little closer. The mountains over here to the left look so beautiful with the snow on it. And this is why I wanted to take the bike, so I can pull off the side of the road and not block traffic. Let me zoom in on the deer over here for you. So from right to left, I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that a 6? Yeah, I think that's 6. And there's the 7th right over here to the left. You can see the one on the left here has got a pretty good set of antlers right now. They just looked up. Beautiful. So there's a quick look at the mountains and the deer right here at the front entrance. But let's keep working our way around the loop. Maybe stop by some churches and some cabins and see what else we can find. Looks like we've got some turkeys over here on the right side, just about to cross the road. Looks like this tree fell over during the storm that they had to clear out. Oh, I just saw some more deer over to the right. So we've got these 2 deer over here, but it's really nice just to be able to stop on the bike and go at my own pace. I'm gonna go through a little water here. Oh, those guards just saved my bottom from getting all wet. Oh, so glad this bike has guards. I see some more deer ahead up on the left. I've zoomed into these deer hanging out in the middle of the field in the middle of the afternoon. Let's continue on as we come up to Sparks Lane. But we're just gonna go by the John Oliver cabin today. This is one of my favorite sections to ride our bikes through. The view from here is just so peaceful and relaxing. We've got some deer right here. Look at this. 1, 2, there's 3 over here to the left, and I see a 4th coming out of the woods. Here's a look at that 4th deer. Got a photographer that pulled over, snapping some photos of these deer, but for the most part, there's hardly anyone here. So I'm not really in a hurry to do the entire 11 miles. I'm just taking my time, enjoying the wildlife and the views. I'd love to see a bear, so let's keep going and see what we can find. Looks like they had to clear off some trees over here that fell down during all the storms we recently had. A little bit of snow on them right now. Electric bike is super helpful up this hill. This is one of the most difficult ones to get up. You can see some more snow on the logs over here to the left. There's another tree that fell over that they had to clear out. There's been actually quite a few trees along the path here. You can see this one that's leaning. If you look down at the base, it's actually starting to come up. So I don't know how long that one's gonna last. Let's take a quick stop at the Primitive Baptist Church over here to the left. Oh, look at this deer crossing the road. You can see a little bit of snow on this side of the church, with the graveyard on the other side, and no one else is back here. It is very, very quiet right now. So we're back on the main road. Let's see what else we can find up ahead. Got another down tree to the right. I don't remember ever seeing so many trees down here in the cove. As we come up to the Methodist church. See a little bit of snow along the side here as we approach Hyatt Lane. I'm tempted to take a left here and just go down Hyatt Lane a little bit, because I tend to always see bears on Hyatt Lane. So go straight or Hyatt Lane, go straight or Hyatt Lane. I think we're gonna try for a bear over here. All right, let's do it. I'm going to turn back around, and so I can do the complete loop all the way around, but I could sit here with a coffee and just relax all day long with this view. It's incredible. Even though the sun is not out, it is still a beautiful day to be here in Cades Cove. I'm very thankful to be here right now, and thankful for you watching the video. But let's turn around and head back on the loop. As I've made it back to the main loop off of Hyatt Lane, just spotted 2 more deer off in the distance. I don't think I've ever seen this many deer here in Cades Cove. Come to the Missionary Baptist Church. This one has a little bit more snow around it than the Primitive Baptist Church. You can see the graveyard behind the church here. And a little bit more snow around this church. And again, nobody's here. It's an empty Cades Cove for the most part. There's a couple of people driving through, but it's very, very quiet. Even quieter than no vehicle Wednesdays through the summer and into the fall when we've come out here. Never seen it this empty and quiet. This is one of my favorite views as well. Just so pretty with all the snow out on the mountains right now. Check out this little bridge. So pretty. Looks like we got some turkey up ahead. These guys are just scratching away at the side of the road. Sorry, excuse me. Sorry, coming through, sorry. See nobody in the parking lot right now. Oh, I see some more deer around the corner here to the left, just around these trees. Right there in the field. They're just bedded down in the middle of the field. Let me zoom in so you can see them a little better. So that makes it 4 more deer that we've seen. I've lost count. I don't know how many we've seen total, but a lot of deer. From these deer, let me go up the trail right over here to my right and see if we can check out the Pearl Harbor tree real quick. It's a little more slick than normal with all this snow on the ground. I've seen a number of trees down here in Cades Cove. There's a bunch even right up here, but the Pearl Harbor tree still stands strong 82 years later. All right, let me carefully work my way back down. As I said, it's a lot more slick than normal. There's some more deer just around the corner. Say 1, 2, 3, 4. And then back behind that, there's another 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's really hard to see, but there's actually another one way off in the distance. So I'm counting 9 deer right here. Just a quiet day hanging out here with the deer in Cades Cove. deer, which on this side of the cove, there's a little more snow in the ground. Let's turn over here and see what we can see on the buildings. Looks like a little bit of snow on them. See, the Cades Cove Visitor Center has some snow in front of it right now. And there's a little bit out in the grass in this area. Let me see if I can walk over here and show you a few more things. Check out all the icicles along here. All the coins in here. And this step is frozen right now. Look at all of these icicles. This is incredible. They've got the sign here that says, "Caution, bridge slippery when wet," and I would say it is slippery when frozen as well. I'm gonna get back on the bike and try to finish up the loop because it is getting colder and I'm getting hungry. But I did notice these deer right over here to the right. So again, I've lost count, but I've never seen so many deer in one visit. So let's work our way back to the beginning. Last time we were here, this is where we saw some bears. Haven't seen any bears yet today. I don't think we will. They're probably finding a nice warm spot, which I don't blame them. It's getting pretty cold. My face is starting to hurt, so I think I'm gonna try to increase my speed on this last little bit to get back to the car, get back home to Brie and the kids and that nice warm fire. All right, let's roll. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 deer on count. Water's frozen over here on the right side of the road. Here's a quick look at Carter Shield's cabin over here on the right. That wraps up today's visit into Cades Cove. I saw more deer and trees knocked over than any visit prior. As I made it back to the truck, I was the only one in the parking lot. But if you've made it this far in the video and haven't yet liked the video, that's a great way to let me know to make more videos just like this. And feel free to share your thoughts of this video down in the comment section. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next adventure.